mistakes that shattered you to pieces.
Meredith Grey signed, sealed, and delivered her letter of resignation, making it very real that she's leaving Grey Sloan Hospital in Seattle. And Grey's fans have to prepare for basically the rest of the season without Ellen Pompeo. And right now, Ellen isn't dealing with any of it. Yesterday she turned 53, and I don't know where she was. But that is pretty peaceful. Not a panicked Grey's fan for miles. When ABC announced the terrible news in August that Ellen would only be appearing in 8 episodes of the at least 22 episode season 19 of Grey's Anatomy, I assumed those episodes were going to be spread out over the season. But nope. She's been in all 6 so far, and then she'll be in the winter premiere when it comes back on February 23rd.
Big last day! This is very thoughtful and ridiculous.
For God's sakes, Grey, will you just let us toast you?
That'll be her 7th episode of the season, and Meredith's farewell. Now the plan is that her 8th episode will be the season finale in like May. So you gotta prepare yourself for probably at least 13 episodes without the Grey in Grey's Anatomy. Ellen is off to shoot a new limited series for Hulu, and it'll be the first time that she's played a character other than Meredith Grey since 2005.
You know, I have to stretch my muscle a little bit as an actor now. I've, skated a long time. I definitely should, get out of my comfort zone a little bit. I definitely have to.
Well, Grey's made sure that Meredith doesn't have a comfortable home anymore.
I got a call from Ben Warren. There's a report of a fire at your address.
Camilla Luddington warned us on Entertainment Tonight yesterday that this fall finale was a 5-alarm fire.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned do we need to be about tonight's winter finale?
Always err on the side of a 10. Always.
Oh my God. Something happened. What happened?
We were upstairs and lightning struck the house.
So everyone's okay, but the Grey home.
Dr. Grey, I'm so sorry. I know this is hard, but you gotta keep a safe distance, all right?
Okay. I wanted to go back in and take some boxes, but the fire, it's okay. You're okay. That's all I care about. It's just stuff.
It's not just stuff, it is 19 seasons of stuff, because pretty much every character that's been on Grey's Anatomy has either lived or stayed in that house at some point, and it all just went up in flames.
But yeah, be worried.
But we should make note that one item was saved.
Winston found this earlier. It fell when the lightning hit it. It was all I managed to take.
Meredith and Derek's post-it note wedding vows from season 5.
This is forever.
But we're all storms inside.
So Meredith is taking her post-it note and going to Boston as Ellen exits Grey's Anatomy for far too long. But Ellen told Variety that the show will not be on life support because people like Kate Walsh and Jesse Williams are popping back in.
The show is not going to miss a beat.
But after the winter premiere where Meredith will say, "So long," will you watch the rest of the season without her? I won't. I've said it before that when Ellen was had a real-life pregnancy and then her maternity leave in season 6, and she was either missing or almost missing from several episodes, the show really suffered. And this is going to be way worse. But Camilla does say she thinks this is temporary.
I feel like she said this herself, she's never going to fully leave. I really feel like we have so many characters. Like Jesse comes back all the time and directs, and so I don't foresee, Grey's without Grey.
It's not even like I don't think there are stories left to tell. There are stories left to tell. I just can't tell them as well as I used to. The show is a formula that works, and I just want to tell other stories.
Can you do it in the Grey's off-season, Ellen? Or just end Grey's Anatomy, please? I'm fine with it ending. And I actually think ABC is going to be looking quite closely at how the show does without Meredith. Because I think if the ratings sustain themselves, ABC is going to be way more confident to do more spin-offs from Grey's Anatomy. Or even saying to Ellen Pompeo, look, we don't need to pay you this massive paycheck anymore. We can go on without you. So yeah, ABC is going to be looking at this very closely. And then I think if the ratings do suffer, the show will not end this season, but definitely end next season. But yeah, what are your thoughts on Grey's Anatomy preparing to go without Grey's Anatomy?
Distraction, sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse.